What we do here is go back.
I have already rated 50 different champions in the support role, but some of them over 4 years ago. In this series, we are quickly revisiting old picks to see how they compare to what I know now, and re-ranking them as needed, as well as including your guys' rankings and making a tier list based on that. In this episode, we'll be looking at Volibear. The original video released on October 28th, 2020, so about 3 years ago. I originally gave him an S- in the support role when I looked at the video, but I see that I already have bumped him down to an A+, so I thought he was a bit too high based on me playing other champions. But what about in Season 13? Well, let's take a look at what's changed since I've played him. In terms of champion-specific changes, there was a pretty major one as Volibear was dominating the jungle as a super fast point-and-click stun bot, but they reduced his bonus movement speed in patch 12.13 by 2% across the board, as well as nerfing all of his base damages. But that's not all. In patch 10.16, they murdered his movement speed by 5% at rank 1, all the way to down by 9% at max rank, which is a really noticeable change. Now technically this patch was before I released my Volibear video, but I'm guessing that some of the footage was before that, as I don't think I would have rated him so high with such a massive change. He genuinely feels so slow now in the early stages, as 8% movement speed for 4 seconds oftentimes is not enough to get on top of those pesky ranged champions, and you really need to flash in order to catch them. Another major problem comes from them nerfing all of his base damages. At level 3, if you have all of your basic abilities, then your Q deals an auto attack plus 10 base damage, your W deals an auto attack plus 5 damage, and your E deals 80 damage, so a whopping 2 autos and 95 damage with your full combo. Not very good in my opinion. And he truly seems to fall victim of a champion that's too easy at being a powerful jungler, that they kind of have to make him weak. This was also recorded before Mythics, and thankfully he can use Evan Shroud alright with his point and click stun, but he doesn't have any AoE CC, so he doesn't use them as well as other supports. They did also add Glacial Augment, which helps him have more CC, but also can lead to him being very squishy without Aftershock, so it's definitely a big risk. When I replayed Volibear and was getting absolutely dumpstered by his Zoe support, I knew that I was going to end up bumping him down quite a lot from his A+ status. He just feels like quite the weak champion now, and has no chance against the enchanters or poke supports, as he can't get on top of them anymore with how slow he is. He could still be okay against some tanky engaged champions with his E, giving him that shield and that point and click CC, but he was really disappointing for me to play, and I'm going to be bumping him down all the way to a B. I do still think you can find some success with a Volibear support pick by roaming around the map, but his low damage in combination with his reduced movement speed and the durability patch making everybody just that little bit more tanky has really dampened my opinion of the Relentless Storm in the bot lane. Now while you guys might think I'm being quite harsh, this community rated Volibear as a 2.43, which is by far the lowest so far, and I think pretty deserving as only having one point and click CC tool isn't enough to rate him highly in the support role. I will say, I think he still has potential if your team wants to tower dive people often, as he can turn off the tower, but even that ability has a 160 second cooldown, so you can't do it too often. He also seems to be a weird, better scaling pick as a support, as his point and click CC is great for peeling off those pesky mobility champions, but getting to that point can be quite the struggle. Don't forget to check out my community tab if you want to rate any of the other upcoming supports to have your opinion be heard. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you leave it a like, and the next champion we'll be covering is Vel'Koz, so make sure to subscribe if you'd be interested in seeing that, and I want to wish you good luck on your off-meta adventures.